I'm working on a new rainbow art collection, and I have some artwork that I wanted to share with you this week. This is a flip through of my studio sketchbook journal and some of my working sketchbooks. As I work on each collection of art that I offer in my shop or in my print shop, I have different processes that I go through. For this collection, I did a lot of exploration with different brushes, and I was really trying to solidify or decide what color blends and color schemes I wanted to make for my finished work. I got to work on these really small ACOs or small art trading cards also, which was really fun. The more that I worked with the explorations and the sketchbook pages, I came up with the idea of adding one word across the bottom of the designs, and that word that I came up with was faithful, and I thought it fit with the feel that I wanted to have for the artwork and what I was thinking about and wanted to express or share with these paintings that I was making. On these larger paintings, I used fluid acrylic that was thinned out with medium, and I used different bamboo pens and brushes to give the art a expressive look and feel. These are some small sketchbooks that I made from offcuts. I worked in them like maybe 1 or 2 weeks. It took me to finish them all. I had been working on the larger paper, but I wanted to work with something smaller so I can make quicker studies, and I really fell in love with the super abstract or expressive looking designs, and I think I want to use that design in a couple of the finished paintings. It was really interesting to see how I would start my paintings or my sketchbook one way, and then by the end it was much more abstract and expressive, and I wasn't thinking of that. It wasn't like a conscious decision. It was just day after day, painting after painting, trying new things, and I really enjoyed making those expressive or more abstract paintings the most. Okay, so I just want to show this double take creative mark setup I have. I'm using these to mix my paints. Inside you can see. It's very watery. These are what I'm using to make my paintings. I have mixed, this is phthalo blue and it's watered down or thinned out. I don't remember if there's medium in it or not, but phthalo blue, ultramarine, and then I have some colors that I blended myself, and then I have some transparent Viridian, and I thinned that out. And this one I didn't label yet. It's my magenta. So basically I'm making a color palette that I can work with on a regular basis. I can just grab this and work with it on my paintings. This is ink. I don't think it's acrylic ink. I think it's drawing ink. And I just have to shake it up
to mix up the pigment. You can kind of see it there. I just ordered some ball bearings to put inside of my inks so that it would help me mix up the colors. Some of these have like just a tiny bit of paint left, but I wanted to share that because they're very helpful, and as long as you have your paint blended with medium or water, it'll stay in these containers for several days. I actually think these were from last week, that I mixed those last week. And it's just really helpful to make my own palette and then have everything ready when I'm ready to paint. And I love this fluid way of using the paints. It's almost like watercolor a little bit, but I'll probably share more of that another time. But I just wanted to show you what I've been using alongside my watercolors to make these mixed media paintings.
Thank you for joining me in this week's video. I hope you liked seeing those paintings, the flip through, and my paint setup, and I'll see you in the next one.